Alright guys, Heavy Metal Zombie for Ira Gamer Productions and the Gaming Corner podcast, doing a video response to a response that good friend of the channel, NM Stranger, did to another good friend of the channel's video, that being the Ben's Gaming. Topic up for debate is this generation of gamers suck. Um, Basically, the Ben said that this generation of gamers does suck because most of them are Call of Duty fanatics and Call of Duty fanatics only between the ages of 8 to 18, I believe he said. Um, a lot of that is true. NM Stranger actually said, I love his videos, by the way. Respect him, he's great, but he said that he respects Ben's uh, views but disagrees, although he prefers single player as well. Um, I just like to say both of you guys have a lot of great points. Actually, both of you have very few flaws in your views and responses to each other as well. I personally I am a hardcore gamer, and I have been since the age of 5, and I am 21. I'm 21, so I'm in the last generation, I guess you can say, the ones that don't suck. Um, NM said he was 26. We're more or less in the same generation. I grew up. My first system was the NES. Then my first actual one I got, big one I got was the PS1 in '96 or '97, and I've been hardcore gaming since then. And I grew up, as well as my younger brother and my older brothers. Uh, my older brothers being 30 and 29 actually, grew up on single player and games such as Legend of Dragoon, Final Fantasy 7, 8, 9, 10, Tekken before the online thing went on. Even in arcades, before online was ever thought of, arcades was the online of our generation, and games were awesome back then. You didn't have the problems that you have with players now. Uh, Fair example, on my channel, the Heavy Metal Zombie, I actually did a review for Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now, granted, this is not Call of Duty, but it's the same concept. Uh, get I advise everyone that's gonna watch this, tune not tune in. I'm sorry, it's late. It's 4 o'clock. But go on that game, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, for an hour, and I promise you, you will run into so much shit. People spamming you unnecessarily, people finding glitches and all sorts of shit. Just do it, and you'll find out what makes this generation of gamers. I'm not gonna say suck. That's not an appropriate word. Uh, Not as honorary. Yeah. This generate that You'll see what makes this generation of gamers not so uh, great, I guess you could say. They don't they don't care about the sport of gaming, showing pride in what you do and not having to cheese everybody all the time and find ways around the system. Um, Granted, it is primarily in Call of Duty. I will say I do not play. I play Call of Duty online every once in a while. Um, I play it for the single player. You would have guessed it. um, and I will defend Call of Duty. It's not that bad. Story wise, that's why I play it. But it is definite. Um, One of the definite juggernauts that mark the decline of this generation of gaming. You get on Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2 in specific, for less than an hour, and you'll see why gamers this generation are far cheaper. They play far too cheap, and it's stuff like that that's bringing gaming down. And I tell you, I promise you this: if you have a good couch co-op game, or split screen versus, granted you'll have other things to worry about, like in life you'll have to worry about anything else. If it's not one thing, it'll be the other. But you won't have the same problems you have with people online. It's completely different. And I'm not saying, like I said, I'm not saying that single player, or offline, uh, in specific, and not just limiting, is a cure all for the disease. But there's a reason why single player was around for so long and so big for so long. I think like I said, I'm 21, and as far as I can remember, the online phenomenon known as online gaming actually started in about '06, just a few months after the 360 was launched. Granted, people were going on before with their original Xbox and their PS2 in some cases, but it didn't hit big until about '06, when the 360 and the PS3 were combating for sales and superiority. And it's just a shame. It's a shame, guys. It's a shame that it's resort to this kind of thing, and it's not like it's in every game, of course, but uh, it really shouldn't be happening, and it's very frustrating because it gives real gamers that try and put time into things to be good, and brag in a fair way and a respectable manner. It gives us bad names because you have the kind of people that cheat the system and give this generation of gamers the moniker that Ben's Gaming gave them. The fact that this generation sucks. You can understand his viewpoint, obviously. Um, you can understand where you're coming from with the single player. Like I said, I am a hardcore single player guy. RPGs have always been my favorite genre of game, and always will be. I've played more of them than any other genre of game ever, and that will never change. And you really don't get the same experience. You wouldn't get the same experience online. Um, both of you have great points, like I'm saying, but I'll defend both of you on both of your views, but I will meet you in the middle, and I will say that gamers this generation do not suck. They are not as respectable because of big name titles that and companies. It's more of the company's fault than anybody, guys. The companies allow these these kind of problems to occur in the game, and then they don't even try and fix it. They'll figure out, a week before launch, oh, that's not supposed to be in the game. They're gonna cheat with that. Release it anyway. We'll patch it in 2 weeks. That's the main part of the problem. Developers are getting lazy. They don't fix the problems when they are released. They feel that just because they can release a patch doesn't mean they can. That means they shouldn't make the game all it should be day one. That's what the problem mainly stems from. Can we both agree on that? Can we all agree on that? I hope so, because this isn't necessarily the gamer's fault. It's the developers for allowing it to happen. But I'm running out of time here. Tell me what you think. Make a video response to this video response. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out the Heavy Metal Zombie, NM Stranger, Ben's Gaming, and the Gaming Corner podcast. Thank you all. Be well. And great topic, guys. You both have some amazing views, and you're both right on more than one topic.